At its core, Not My Sin is about rediscovery of love, of trust, and of the ability to embrace emotions when magic collides with desire. The novel follows Sinclair, a man whose life has always been defined by discipline, ambition, and the refusal to show weakness. Sinclair thrives on control, but beneath his confident exterior lies vulnerability and longing. His world is shaken when he encounters someone who challenges everything he thought he knew about himself. Enter his love interest, fiery, stubborn, and determined to live authentically. He is bold, unafraid to speak his mind, and thrives on risk. Unlike Sinclair, he has no interest in hiding who he is. But when their paths collide in the charged atmosphere of magical knots, dangerous bargains, and forbidden attraction, sparks fly, not just mystical ones, but the kind that ignite transformation. The relationship begins with tension, fueled by Sinclair's reluctance to risk exposure and his partner's determination to break through his walls. Sinclair is drawn to his energy, while his partner is captivated by Sinclair's quiet strength. What begins as mistrust slowly transforms into trust, intimacy, and passion. As their bond deepens, Sinclair struggles with fear of rejection, fear of scandal, fear of losing himself in the shadow of vulnerability. His partner, despite his own insecurities, pushes Sinclair to embrace authenticity. Their chemistry is undeniable, making every interaction charged with vulnerability and desire. Jenn Bullard's writing is sharp, emotional, and deeply engaging. She blends grit with tenderness, creating a romance that feels both entertaining and transformative. The chemistry between Sinclair and his partner is electric, making their connection feel authentic and satisfying. Thematically, Not My Sin explores fantasy romance trope, the tension between destiny and intimacy. Identity and vulnerability. Sinclair's journey reflects the courage required to embrace intimacy despite fear. Love and risk. His partner's arc underscores the beauty of risking vulnerability in unconventional circumstances. Community and belonging. The Unhingedverse setting adds grit and depth, reinforcing themes of loyalty and resilience. The climax is both emotional and triumphant, as Sinclair must decide whether his connection and his own truth is worth the risk of vulnerability and rejection. The resolution affirms the novel's central message, that sometimes the fiercest battles lead to the most authentic love stories, even when they begin in the shadow of rebellion. By the end, Not My Sin is more than a fantasy romance. It is a meditation on courage, authenticity, and the beauty of finding someone who sees you for who you truly are. It expands the Unhingedverse with passion, grit, and emotional resonance, leaving listeners eager for the next